Moratuwa is home to many settlements of the urban poor, many of whom make their living from the sea. Moratuwa is a city with a total land area of about 23.4 square kilometers and a population of 177,190 persons. The density of population is high, with 79.09 persons per square kilometer. City of Moratuwa is in the district of Colombo in Sri Lanka and bounded by the municipal council of Dehiwala Garkissa, Bolgoda River and the sea. Moratuwa is a uniquely multi-ethnic and multi-religious city. Buddhists, Catholics, Muslims and Hindus have lived for centuries in harmony in the city and have contributed to its rich cultural legacy. Moratuwa is also where Veerappuran Appu, a national hero, was born, a courageous rebel leader who fought the British colonial rule in the mid-19th century. City of Moratuwa was administered from 1908 and 1930 by a local board, a form of local administration during the period of British rule. From 1930 to 1995, it was administered by a town council. On the 8th of January 1995, the city was elevated to a municipality and placed under a municipal council. Moratuwa is a fast-growing city with busy shopping centers, reputed national schools and a well-developed road network. Colombo-Galle Highway runs through the Moratuwa city. Women Development Bank Federation was established on the 10th of February 1998 with the objective of helping the poor mothers of Sri Lanka to escape poverty. Women Development Bank Federation is the brainchild of the Janarukula, a leading non-governmental organization in Sri Lanka. The primary aim of the Women Development Bank Federation is to improve the family income of the women and to help the families of the poor to improve their housing, toilets and sanitary facilities through its programs of savings and credit. The Federation works in partnership with Asian and African federations of poor people, such as Slum Dwellers International, SDI. There are 52 low-income settlements in the Moratuwa city. They represent almost 20% of the total population of the city. Janarukula, Women Development Bank Federation and the Moratuwa Municipal Council have come together to upgrade these settlements.
සප්‍රියා ප්‍රතිය කියන්නේ UN Habitat ආයතන මගින් ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන වැඩසටහනක්. ඒ අවස්ථාවේ අපි නගර සභාවත් එක්ක සාකච්ඡා කරා. මොකද කාන්තා සම්බේධන සංගමයේ සප්‍රියා ප්‍රතියට එකතු වෙන්න කැමති වුණා. අපි ජනරුකුල සංවිධානයක්
SUF is a program launched by the UN Habitat. We agreed with the Moratuwa Municipal Council to join the program. After the preliminary discussions, we selected 3 settlements to participate in the program: Usaviwatta, Alaviwatta and Dandeniyawatta in Moratuwa. We, however, wanted to work in just one settlement initially. At the request of the municipality, we selected Usaviwatta settlement as our first project.
UN Habitat introduced the SUF program for the improvement of low-income settlements. The program is being piloted in 4 countries in the world: Ghana, Indonesia, Sri Lanka and Tanzania. Moratuwa Usaviwatta is one of the first projects under this program. The main objective of this program is to assist developing countries to attract domestic capital for their slum upgrading and related infrastructure activities. They assist the community to obtain loans from the banks and build their houses themselves.
At the beginning, there were only 10 houses on this land. The land belonged to the Moratuwa Municipal Council. Of the 10 families, 5 of them were Sinhala families and 5 of them Tamil. They were all employees of the Moratuwa Municipal Council. These houses were built by our own mothers and fathers. They did not have the ownership or the deeds. They did not have any program to help them in building the houses. These houses are about 100 years old.
We had to mobilize the community to implement the SAF project. To organize the community, we are adapting the methodology implemented through the Saving and Credit Program of the Women Development Bank Federation. We have introduced the small group methodology to enter into the settlement. First, we form a small group. We collected ₹10 per week from each member. The group could grant loans using this capital. They also used the group meetings as a place to discuss their problems. We visited them very often, discussed with them, and spent a great deal of time with them. This helped us to get closer to them and become friends with them. Through this approach, we were able to increase the number of groups in the settlement up to 5 groups.
අපි ප්‍රථමයෙන්ම සමීක්ෂණයක් කළා. ඒ සමීක්ෂණයේ ඒ ජනවාසයේ කණ්ඩායම් නායිකාවත් එක්කමයි අපි කළේ.
First, we carried out a survey at Usabiwatta. We did it with the community leaders of the settlement. At the beginning, they had very little understanding. Their knowledge of their own settlement was also poor. The survey helped us to collect lots of information. We gave each house a number. We also included a family photograph for their identification. Each family was issued an identity card. The survey helped us to know the settlement better. We now had information on the number of houses in the settlement, the total number of families living in them, the length of their stay and their occupations. It helped them to understand their own past.
Our people came to this settlement as employees of the town council in the year 1940. At that time, there were only 10 houses on the land. The town